What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, hi, I'm Kaylan. I am 25 and I film a lot of fashion, lifestyle, and productivity content. Welcome to everybody's favorite video of the month. I am back with my monthly reset routine. So before we get started, I just want to say I know I am very late on this. I'm actually filming this on August 5th. I typically like to upload these like the week or like the last week of the previous month, and I actually had this video like filmed, edited, ready to go, and I absolutely hated the footage. The lighting was not good, my hair was not good, it wasn't good, so we're refilming. So I'm sorry that this one's a little bit late, but I have a feeling that this one's gonna be a lot better. If you guys are new here or you've never seen one of my monthly reset routines, pretty much what we do is we do a little bit of goal reflecting and goal setting. I'll do a little kind of budget with me section, so we'll go through our income and expenses. We'll finish it off with monthly favorites, so favorite book of the month, favorite show of the month, and favorite memory of the month. So get your pens, get your pencils, get your Excel spreadsheet, whatever you guys use to set goals and budget, and we can reset for the new month together. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure to like this video, subscribe down below if you guys are new here, and let's hop right into this August monthly reset. Okay, so the last two times that I filmed this, I actually started with my goals first. So we're gonna start with the budget first to kind of switch it up, kind of switch the order up so it's not like the exact same video every time. Before I do though, I just kind of want to do like my usual recap of how I feel like July went, and then I'll talk a little bit about how I feel like my spending went before I actually show you guys the budget. Overall, I feel like July was a really great month for me. I feel like July was one of those months where I really kind of like took it slower. Like I was a little bit more relaxed on myself. I wasn't so hard on myself at like achieving my goals and, you know, staying with my workout routine and eating healthy, because July was actually my 25th birthday month, and it was also Devin and I's 9-year anniversary. And so we just like did a lot of really fun activities. And like I said, it was just like a lot of time spent with family and like having more experiences and eating good food. So overall, like when you look at my goals and you look at my budget, July doesn't look like the best month on paper, but like in here, it was a really good month. Spending wise, it was like pretty neutral. It wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst that it's been either. And I feel like I wanted to have a really minimal spend month in the month of July. That did not happen. I don't know why I would set a minimal spend month on my birthday and my anniversary month. So I did not have a minimal spend month, but I said this in the month of June too. I feel like whenever I try to have a minimal spend month, I don't necessarily spend less, but I spend a lot more intentional. And I think that's what happened in July too. So I didn't really necessarily spend my money on things that like I don't need, like ordering things on Amazon at 2 a.m. kind of things. So overall, in my opinion, I still feel like July was a really good month, even though, like I said, when we look at my goals and when we look at the budget, it's not gonna look the best, but I'm still very happy with how the month went. And I think that's really important for you guys to remember too, is as it really depends on how you feel. If you feel like you had a really good month, but you didn't necessarily hit the goals that you wanted to achieve, like don't be so hard on yourself. It's really good to have months too that are very relaxed. You don't always have to be in like go productivity mode. Sometimes it's good to have days, weeks, even months where you kind of take a step back, relax, and do the things that you really want to do. So now that that's out of the way, let's hop into our budget so we can talk about our income, how much money we spent, and we can set our budget for the next month. Get your spreadsheet, get your pens, pencils, whatever, so that way we can kind of go through our budget together. So here's what the budget spreadsheet looks like for the month of July with my budget and my expenses filled in. If you guys are new here, I do actually have my own online Etsy store where I do sell this spreadsheet. I also do have a colorful version as well if you guys are more into like the bright colors, but this is what the monthly view looks like. And then it also does come with an annual overview as well, so that way you can track your progress annually. I'll leave it down below for you guys in case you guys are in need of a new budget template or maybe you don't have one yet. So you guys can use code RESET for 20% off your purchase, just as a thank you for watching this video and for supporting my small business. So yeah, I will have that link down below in case you guys are interested. But let's talk about, you know, kind of the main categories where we did well and where we need some improvement on. So I decided moving forward, I'm actually not going to be sharing my Amazon income with you guys, just because our income with Amazon fluctuates so much, and so you can't really budget for it, I guess, just because some months we reinvest everything, some months we pay ourselves a lot. And actually Devin and I, we pay ourselves the exact same amount, so for his privacy as well, I'm just not gonna be sharing how much I make from Amazon, but I will absolutely share with you guys how much I do make from YouTube as well. So that also reminds me, if you guys are new here, I am self-employed. I do have my own online Amazon business with my boyfriend Devin, so that is our main stream of income. That is our full-time job. And then I do content creation part-time, which I'm also trying to make full-time as well. But yeah, so I do have two different streams of income. I have my Amazon income, and then I also have whatever I make from content creation too. So let's start up here with my AdSense. So for AdSense, I had budgeted 280. I actually made 257.57. Honestly, completely fine with that. This is pretty average for my AdSense revenue on my channel. For brand deals, my brand deals keep getting pushed back to the next month, which is so frustrating. So I had budgeted for 700 and I actually got paid out 200, and I'm gonna get the rest of the money in the month of August. But that's the thing when it comes to brand deals, is they have 30 to 90 days to pay you depending on the contract, and so you never really know when you're gonna get that income. And then for other, I had budgeted 700 and we ended up with 574. This is just any other income, whether it's from my Etsy store or I sell something. So this is actually all from my Etsy store, which thank you guys so much for just supporting my small business and my Etsy store. Moving on to bills, this is, I mean, pretty much the same every single month. They don't really change too much. So my rent, Wi-Fi, and utilities, this is just my half of everything. Moving over here to my expenses. So we will start with groceries. I think this is like the first month in a while that we actually did not spend more than we budgeted on groceries. Devin and I have really been trying to eat everything that we have before we go to the grocery store, and this is actually really showing. I remember, I think it was like maybe in February, I had spent like $600 on groceries, like just me alone, because once again, this is half of it. So for the first time in a long time, we were actually within our budget when it comes to groceries. So proud of ourselves there. Restaurants, we were actually really good too. I had budgeted $100 and I spent $63 on restaurants. I feel like we didn't really, I don't even know what we ate this month because we were under budget on groceries and restaurants. I was gonna say, I feel like we didn't really eat out that much. We just kind of cooked at home a lot. We were also good on restaurants, but this is where it gets bad. This is where I just got completely off track. My coffee budget, I had budgeted $20 because I actually, for my birthday, Devin got me a new Keurig, which is what I showed you guys in the beginning of this video, and it makes like really nice lattes and cappuccinos. So I don't even know like why I spent this much money on coffee. Absolutely way too much, especially when I've also been making a lot of coffee at home. So I just like consumed like way too much coffee, obviously, in the month of July. So this is gonna have to be a big improvement in August. So yeah, I was way over my coffee budget. Gym was pretty much, I mean, it was a little bit more than what I budgeted, but I actually canceled my Pilates membership, you guys, which is so sad. I've been kind of like keeping you guys in the loop with my Pilates journey. As much as I do love Pilates, it just doesn't really make sense to me right now to be spending this much money on a Pilates membership. So my Pilates membership was $230 a month, and then I also have a gym membership as well for $25. So just like those two together, it was just like spending way too much money on gym memberships, especially when I don't even go that often, like not enough to justify it. And so I did cancel my Pilates membership. So next month, I will not have a high gym charge. It'll only be like $25. Self-care, yeah, that one got me. Subscriptions are just out of control, you guys. I just don't know really like what I'm subscribed to that is this expensive. My most expensive subscription is QuickBooks that I use for my YouTube channel. But do you guys feel like you get the most random Apple charges ever? Like I really can't, like I have like 3 or 4 Apple subscriptions, and I feel like every single time I look at my charges, it's like Apple $5, Apple $2, Apple $10. Like I don't know where all these Apple charges come from. I actually heard someone else say that too. So comment down below if you guys have had the same issue, because I don't even really know where they're coming from, and I need to get that down because $151 just on random subscriptions is definitely more than I would like. So like I said, not the best, but not the worst either, especially because I did actually put a decent amount in my Roth IRA in the month of July as well. So over here in my savings and investment summary, so I did put 100 in my long term and then 600 in my IRA. And then I say this all the time, but Devin and I, we actually have a business savings together that we actually put money into before we even pay ourselves from Amazon. So this is my personal savings, but I do have like another savings that's a business savings. So I do save more than this a month, but as like for my like own personal accounts, this is how much I save. So I saved $700 in the month of July. Now that that's out of the way, let's move over to August here and set some more budget. So we're gonna start up here with income again. So for AdSense, I actually already know because like AdSense is delayed by a month, so I actually know, I think close to how much I'm gonna get paid out. I'm just gonna go ahead and say $315 for AdSense. For brand deals, I should have 2 minimum closing. So we're gonna go ahead and say $475 for brand deals. And then for other, I'm just gonna go ahead and say $500 there. Okay, so I already have bills filled out because they're pretty much the same every single month. And then we're gonna move over here to expenses. So this month is gonna be a little bit different because Devin and I were actually going to Vegas, which is really exciting, at the end of August for a business trip. So we're not going for personal, but obviously just because we are going, we're gonna end up spending a little bit more than we typically would on a normal month. So I do have to kind of account for that when we do our budget, and we're both so excited. I'll definitely make sure to do like a pack with me and vlog it for you guys. But okay, so for groceries, I'm gonna go ahead and say $400 again. I feel like that's like a good safe number. It's very realistic. For restaurants, I'm gonna go ahead and say $200 just because I'm sure we're gonna obviously like go out to like nice restaurants obviously and stuff in Vegas, so I do want to account for that. Coffee, I'm gonna go ahead and say $20 again. I'm gonna say $25. We'll give myself an extra $5. And I really want to stick to this because I need to cut back on coffee anyways. I've been trying to drink more tea. I'm just gonna go ahead and say $75 for gas. For the gym, I'm just gonna say $25. Honestly, as much as I love Pilates, it really does feel so good to not have that $230 charge on there, just because like that's just so much money. So $25 on gym. So for miscellaneous, I have a feeling that this one's gonna be a little bit higher too. I'm gonna go ahead and say $300 for miscellaneous, just for anything that we may purchase on the trip, for the trip, whatever. Also gonna give myself $100 for clothing because I did want to get myself a dress. Well, I actually already got myself a dress, and I wanted to get myself a shirt for Vegas just because I don't have anything that's very like Vegas attire. $100 there, $0 for gifts. No one's birthday or anything's coming up. Subscriptions, I'm gonna say $130. I can at least find $20 to cut out somewhere. My overall expenses for the month of August should come out to around $1,380. You guys can actually see up here, there's like a monthly overview, like a budget summary section. So you can see your income, minus your bills, expenses, savings and investments, and extra debt. So obviously mine's negative because I don't have my Amazon income in there. All right, August budget is done. This is obviously what it looks like. I don't feel like it's anything too out of the ordinary. We do obviously have some extra expenses in there budgeted, but overall I feel like August is gonna be a really good month. I'm excited. I think it's gonna be really fun. So now that that is done, we're gonna pack everything up. We're going to go downstairs and do our monthly goal reflecting setting and our monthly favorites. I just like sitting on the couch. Something about like changing the scenery in these monthly reset routines I really like. I just feel like it's a good like change of pace rather than just like sitting at my desk the entire time. We are downstairs. I have my laptop here. We're gonna do a little bit of goal reflecting and goal setting. So last month was actually the first month that I actually did them on my laptop on a Google Sheet rather than actually like writing them in my bullet journal, just because my handwriting is not the best. I don't know. I just like felt like it'd be nice to do them on a computer. And while I love like the way that it looks, I feel like it looks a little bit more put together. I like how I can change like the colors and put emojis and fonts. I feel like something is also just so nice about like physically like writing your goals. I feel like they're like a little bit more like meaningful. Like I feel like I remember them a little bit more when I like physically handwrite them. So I did do them on my computer for the month of August too, but I'm thinking next month I actually might get like a goal planner, just like some kind of journal that's like specifically for goals and goal setting. Because I feel like the bullet journal is like a little plain and boring, but I feel like this, I don't know, I just like handwriting them. So comment down below which one you guys like, if you guys like seeing them like typed out like this, or if you like when they're handwritten too. So, okay, so the first one was be more intentional with money and spending. I did check that off because like I said, when I was doing my budget, I definitely feel like I didn't necessarily cut back on my spending, but I was definitely more intentional with what I was spending my money on. So we did do that. Read 2 books. I wanted to read 1 nonfiction and 1 fiction, which I have here that I talked about last month because you guys, I did not even read a single book in the month of July. I've been so off my reading game. I definitely need to like get back on it because I love when I just take like 30 minutes to an hour in the evenings just to like relax and read and kind of like unwind at the end of the day. And I did not really do that this month. And then I also have wake up at 7:15 Monday through Friday. Honestly, I don't even know why. I put this on here every single month. I don't even At this point, I need to make it a little bit more realistic. I did not do this. Devin and I, we've been working a lot later though, but so we've been getting up later. So this is something that I put out my goals every single month that I want to do so badly, but I am just not a morning person at all. Like if it's before 8 a.m., I have such a hard time getting out of bed. So that's definitely something that I want to start doing more. Moving on to health and wellness. So be active 5 days a week. I did give myself a check for that. I didn't necessarily go to the gym and like lift weights 5 times a week, but Devin and I, we've been walking so much more. I feel like we've gone on like 4 or 5 like long walks a day. So we've definitely been a lot more active. Find a workout routine I enjoy and eat a clean and balanced diet. I did not do either of these in the month of July. Like I said, July was like a really relaxed month. I wasn't really too on top of myself of like going to the gym and getting workouts in and eating really clean because I was just kind of like going with the flow. So I definitely need to get myself back into a routine for the month of August, but for July, I did not do these, and honestly, I'm not too mad about it. Social media and content creation hit 12,000 on YouTube. I gave myself a yes for this. We actually just hit it today, you guys. So thank you guys so much if you guys are subscribed. We just hit 12,000 subscribers today. It is August 5th, but I'm like, you know what? We hit it before I filmed this monthly reset. So I'm gonna give myself a yes for that. I say this every time, you know, we hit a new 1,000, but we're just growing so quickly now. And I'm just like thankful for each and every one of you. I've been on YouTube for a few years now, and I finally feel like I'm finding like my niche and my audience, and you guys are really liking my videos, and that just makes me so happy. So yeah, if you guys are subscribed, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I love doing this, and then like I said, I've been doing this for years, and so it's so exciting that like it's now finally like growing. We're actually like building a community here, so that's really exciting. Upload 6 YouTube videos. I did not do this. I would have if this video would have turned out good the first time. It would have been my 6th video, but we did not do that. Upload 2 reels on Instagram. I did not do that either. I only uploaded 1, and then sign 1 meaningful brand deal. I did do this, so I signed again with Let's Get Checked for August. And down here, we just have our reminders, progress over perfection, and every month is a fresh start. So those are the goals for the month of July, and I actually already did my goals for the month of August, so we're gonna review those really quickly. Okay, so these are the goals for August. So for personal and professional, I wanna focus on my time management because I do wanna start creating content more, and so I do need to get on a better schedule of balancing Amazon and content creation. So this is something that I really need to do, is just really make sure I'm utilizing like all of the time blocks in my day and really managing my time. So focusing on my time management, I want to read my 2 books again because like I said, I did not read them in the month of July. So I'll show you guys, if you guys didn't see my last video, the books that I wanted to read that I'm going to read this month. So for my fiction book, I want to read The Love Hypothesis. I did start it, I'm just not finished with it. And so far it's really good. A lot of you guys have asked me like what I think about it, and I really like it. It's a good switch up from Colleen Hoover. I really like Ali Hazelwood's writing. And then for my nonfiction book, I really want to read Atomic Habits. I've heard nothing but good things about this book. Devin has read this, Devin loves it, and I've just like I've said, everyone who has read this recommends it to everybody. Get a headshot taken. I am 25 years old. I went to college for business. I had a corporate job, and somehow I've made it this far without needing a headshot. Like I've had like the at-home headshots taken, and those have worked. And so I feel like now it's about time, especially now that I'm getting more into business, that I actually get a professional headshot taken. I need to review my goals daily. I've said this before, but I am very, very bad about setting goals and then like just kind of remembering them throughout the month, but not really like looking at them and like really like planning my day around like accomplishing my goals. And so, yeah, I really need to start reviewing my goals daily. I feel like this will help keep me motivated. I feel like it'll help me with my time management. So every single morning, I want to read Atomic Habits and review my goals daily. And I feel like that'll really like set me up to have a really good and productive day. Deep clean and refresh our balcony. This has been something that has been driving me crazy. And it's one of those things that I've just like been putting off because it's not like top of mind. But our balcony outside like really needs like a good scrub. It needs like some fresh plants, and it just looks like very dingy out there. So it definitely needs cleaned and refreshed, especially now that the weather is kind of like gonna start cooling down for fall. We're gonna spend a lot more time out there. So I kind of wanna like get it ready for fall, get it all nice and cleaned up, get some plants out there. Moving on to health and wellness. So I wanna start having a self-care night weekly. I think this is really, really important. Just taking even like 30 minutes to an hour, at least one night a week, to like get yourself together. I want to like shave my face, do a face mask, do like, I have like an LED light mask, and I want to start doing that weekly, and just taking, like I said, like an hour maybe on like a Friday or a Saturday night to really like have a good self-care night. All right, my camera camera died, but I'm back. We have a fresh battery. We just had to take a little intermission, but I think we were on health and wellness. How is self-care night weekly? Find a workout routine that I enjoy and run weekly. So I really need to also start incorporating more cardio into my workout routines. And then for social media and content creation, I want to hit 13,000 on YouTube. I'm filming this on the 5th and we are at, let me check my exact amount. This is gonna be a stretch. We are at 12,005 subscribers. So we only have 995 left to go. This is I'm definitely gonna have to upload a lot. That's why I have uploaded 6 YouTube videos again. But I definitely think that we can do it. We've been growing quickly and I just need to like put out content consistently. And if I do that this month, I definitely think that's achievable. So 13,000 on YouTube, 6 YouTube videos. I wanna upload 4 interesting Instagram pictures. So something that I just need to do more is upload more interesting pictures on Instagram. All my pictures are I'm not gonna call them boring, but they are just like really pictures like inside of our apartment. I have like the mirror picture on my feed like 5 different times. I'm like holding a coffee. Like I feel like they're all the same. And I don't think it's necessarily boring, but I realize like when I look at other people's feeds that they're out doing more and that they just like the pictures are a little bit more interesting. And so that's one of my goals, is just to like really take the time to think about an Instagram picture before I take it and post it. And then work with a new brand. So I actually am in the process of signing 2 brand deals for the month of August, and they're both brands that I've already worked with. So I have Let's Get Checked and I'm possibly working with Loving Tan again. And those are brands that I've worked with before. I love them, but at the same time, I really want to kind of like get out of my comfort zone a little bit and work with a new brand. So that's one of my goals, is to sign. I don't necessarily have to like do the brand deal in the month of August, but at least sign a brand deal with a brand that I've never worked with before. So those are pretty much my goals for the month of August. And then I just have the same reminders down here: progress over perfection, and every month is a fresh start. So comment down below what one of your guys' goals are for the month of August. I just like feel like I need like good, fresh, new goal ideas, and I always love like hearing other people's goals. So definitely make sure to comment that down below. And then, forgot to say this earlier, but what I'll actually do is I actually have this on a Google sheet that I could just like make a copy of it for you guys. So if you guys are looking for a goal template and you do like this one, honestly, I made it in like 5 seconds. Anyone can really make this, but if for whatever reason you like the font and like the sections or whatever that I have in here, I'll actually make a copy of this and share it with you guys. You guys would just have to make a copy of your own. And I'll clear all of my information out here. So I will have a copy of this linked down below, along with the budget spreadsheet. This one is not my Etsy store. It's just like really simple. So just link down below for you guys for free. It'll just be a link to the Google Sheet. And then all you guys need to do is go to File and make a copy. And it will be yours as well. Our last section of this monthly reset routine, I feel like I've been talking forever. It's actually getting dark out right now, but now we're gonna move on to the monthly favorite section. So this is just a really quick section just to do like a monthly like wrap up and reflection. So the first thing that's typically on my monthly favorites is my book of the month, but obviously, like I said, I did not read a book, so I don't have a favorite book of the month. Next, we have favorite TV show of the month, and I'm gonna have to go with Selling Sunset. So a few of you guys had commented on my video and told me to check out Selling Sunset, and Devin and I, we watched all 5 seasons last month in the month of July, and it was such a good show, you guys. So thank you so much to those of you who recommended it to me, because I had heard of it before, but I just like never really took interest in watching it. I never thought I was like a reality TV person until I watched Love is Blind, The Ultimatum, Selling Sunset, The Kardashians. The Selling Sunset was so good. I could not wait for season 6. Comment down below who you guys like, but I would have to go with Emma as like my first pick. All right, and then last thing that we have is favorite memory from the month of July. So I'm gonna have to go with Devin and I's anniversary as my favorite memory. So he actually took me to this like zip lining obstacle course park, and it was so fun and almost like dangerous and exciting, and it was definitely way out of our comfort zones. We were just hooked on by like the tiny zip line, and it was completely self-guided, so there was no staff there. So it was literally Devin and I in the middle of the woods like doing this obstacle course, like hooking ourselves in. It was such an adrenaline rush, and we definitely want to go back. So I would have to say that that was my favorite memory for the month of July. Honestly, for July, I had a lot of really good memories. I had my 25th birthday, which obviously is always a really good time with my family. All getting together is always, you know, one of my favorite memories. Another one was actually going to go see Top Gun with Devin and my dad. It has been so long since we've actually been to a movie theater, And so the three of us went and saw the new Top Gun. It was so good. 10 out of 10 recommend if you guys haven't seen it. It was just, I don't know, it was a good time. We got pizza, we got like wraps, we got popcorn, and we went and watched the movie, and it was just a really fun, you know, Tuesday night. So that was another one of my favorite memories from the month of July. But yeah, overall, it was just such a good month. I'm very happy with how it went. Even though I didn't necessarily stick to my budget the best and I didn't accomplish a lot of the goals that I set, I just had like a really good month. It was a really good time with family and experiences, and I'm just like, July was good, but I'm excited for August too. All right, you guys, well, that wraps up this monthly reset routine. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I say this every single time, but definitely make sure you guys just like take a few minutes, just even like 30 minutes to an hour, just like get reset, refreshed, and ready for the new month. I have a feeling that August is gonna be a really good month. For me, July was fun, but August is all about like getting into like a healthy routine and flow of things, and like getting back to eating healthy, finding a good workout routine, and like really like, you know, getting back on track and having a really good productive month. So once again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Definitely make sure to check out the description down below for the budget template and the goals template. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.